never used punishments with my child, and guess what? The meltdown stopped and the defiance got better. And we're finally working together, not against each other. If you've been saying nothing works, you've taken away the iPad, you've canceled playdates, and you've put them in timeouts, and still the behaviors keep coming back, you're not alone. And here's the truth. Your child is not being manipulative. It's actually punishment is the wrong tool for the job. I'm Lisa, a child behavior expert and a parent coach. I have over a decade of experience as a pediatric occupational therapist. I help parents move from chaos and conflict to calm and connection. Today, we're going to be talking about why punishments don't work, and I'll be sharing my 4-step method on how to help build the behaviors you want to see in your kids. Parenting doesn't have to be a cycle of threats, punishment, and feelings of guilt. Today, we're going to cover why your consequences aren't working, the 4 things to do instead that will create lasting change. But first, let me tell you what's really happening when you punish. Punishments don't teach your child how to manage their emotions. It teaches them how to fear your reaction. And over time, that creates 2 kinds of kids. The fighter who resists, argues, and challenges your authority. The people pleaser who fears disappointment, who suppresses their emotions, and hides away from mistakes. Neither leads to emotional resilience, confidence, or a secure parent-child relationship. Research from neuroscience and developmental psychology shows that punishment activates the child threat system, specifically the amygdala. It's more important than areas of the brain for reasoning and learning, such as the prefrontal cortex. When children experience punitive discipline, their brain shifts into a fight, flight, or freeze mode. This is a survival state, making it a lot harder to regulate their emotions and problem solve. And especially with strong-willed kids, punishments backfire. You say no more screen time and they explode. You take a toy away and they find something else to destroy. The power struggle intensifies and your connection with them erodes. So if punishments don't work, then what does? Now, what most parents want is not blind obedience. It's something much deeper than that. You want a child who learns from their mistakes, who can regulate those big feelings, and a child who chooses respectful behavior, not out of fear, but out of understanding. And that requires teaching, not punishing. Remember, misbehavior is communication. When they hit you, when they kick, when they talk back to you, this isn't misbehavior. They're actually signaling something much deeper, something that they're having a hard time with. Research on child behavior shows that challenging behaviors are from missing skill, not willful defiance. The question isn't, how do I get them to stop? It's, what are they trying to tell me? So here's exactly what you need to do instead. These 4 steps will transform how your child responds to boundaries and how you'll start feeling about parenting. Step 1, get curious, not furious. When your child's misbehaving, ask yourself, what does my child need? And what skills is my child missing? For example, if your child lies, are they afraid of getting in trouble? If they hit, are they struggling with impulse control and don't know how to ask for space? Instead of reacting, try asking, is something bothering you? Can you tell me how you're feeling? When you replace judgment with curiosity, you build strong connections with your child. Step 2, set clear boundaries without shame. Boundaries are non-negotiable, but how you deliver them makes the difference. Instead of saying, why are you so bad? Can't you just behave? You can say, it's okay to feel mad, but it's not okay to hit. I'm here to help you calm down, and then we're going to work together to fix this. When we set firm limits with empathy, we build trust, accountability, and emotional safety for our kids. Step 3, reflect after the storm. After your child has a meltdown or a tantrum, this is where the real work begins. So try this 3-step repair process. Step number 1, acknowledge without judgment. That was a big moment earlier. I know how hard that was for you. Step 2 is reflect together. Ask your child, what do you think was going on for you? What kind of feelings were you having? Step 3, problem solve together. Next time you're feeling that upset or angry, what can you do next time? This is going to teach your child accountability and not rupture the connection you have with them. Step number 4, teach through calm, not through chaos. So when your child is in a fight or flight mode, their brains are not open for learning or problem solving. Your calm is the regulation tool that your child needs to self-regulate. Instead of putting them in timeouts, Get them to do time ins with you. Invite them to sit in a calm space with you rather than trying to take something away from them. Instead of reacting to your child's chaos, you need to ground yourself and stay calm. Modeling a calm tone is how you will teach them to learn how to self-regulate. Here's what happens when you stop punishing and you start making this shift. Remember, punishments might stop the behaviors in the moment, but they're not going to build lifelong skill. They don't build trust. They don't build strong connections, and they don't create the long-term change that you're looking for. When you shift from control to connection, from reactivity to real growth, your children learn emotional intelligence and they learn how to be respectful kids. Look, most parents will keep doing the same things over and over again, but what's going to happen is you're going to get trapped in a punishment cycle. So if you want this to end, you need to start taking accountability and start shifting the way you show up for your child. If this video helped you, like and subscribe to my channel. You will find more videos that are not punishment based and are going to build more connection and more emotionally regulated and resilient kids.